My Opry debut, that experience kind of leaves you speechless. It's the pinnacle of country music. And so just to be out there and in that moment, it was incredible, something I'll remember forever.
It is an unbelievable feeling to stand right here and sing my song for you guys.
We were backstage at Billy Bob's, and my mom was backstage actually, and she was on the phone FaceTiming Dierks Bentley.
I would be honored if you come out and play, make your Grand Ole Opry debut. I will be there cheering you on, so.
What an incredible guy, to get a phone call from, and much less that phone call's, telling you you're gonna make your debut and he's gonna be here to introduce you. I mean, it's just kind of a pinch me moment. I moved to Nashville just a couple months ago, I think is all it's been. My label's here, my management's here, so it just kind of makes sense. Randy Rogers from the Randy Rogers Band was managing me at the time, and he had really been pushing me to come to Nashville, and he got me in the room with Warner Chappell and Ben Vaughn, I had a meeting with him one day, and he's like, man, we'd love for you to be a writer here. It was kind of a no-brainer. It was a quick yes for me. The record deal was really kind of the same process. Randy set up meetings with major record labels all over town, and once I'd hung out and really met the folks over at Universal and CA, I was pretty sold on it. And King George has been there his whole career, so I was like, sure there's worse places to be.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty hard. That was one of my first legitimate co-writes in town. It was with a guy named Randy Montana, and I was actually scrolling on my Instagram, and I found a video I'd posted from like 2014 of me singing this melody and this line, what does that say about me? I could love somebody like you. And a little light bulb went off and I was kind of like, man, how did I forget about that? It's a great hook and a great melody. And so I just screen recorded the video and met with Randy the next morning, and he was just pulling it out of me, asking me questions nonstop. And I was kind of going through it relationship-wise at the time. And so it was all very raw and very real and kind of what I was in the middle of.
What does that say about me? I could do you like I did, that I could break an angel's wings. What does that say about me?
The song just, hauled butt up the charts. And so it kept getting up there and kept getting up there, and then it went top 20, and then it went top 10 and top 5. And my manager Enzo called me at like 6 a.m. one morning. He was like, you got the #1 song in the country this week. And then it goes gold, platinum, and #1. It's insane that that's the one that did. So it was one of the best mornings of my entire life.
You're pretty hard.
The feeling of playing outside of Texas and trying to take our thing and our brand of country music nationwide and hopefully globally, international at some point, it's really crazy to think about that it's actually happening now, because I thought about it for so long, ever since I was in high school. And now that we're getting opportunities to do that, just try to soak it all in and enjoy it and stay humble and be grateful for it. But when you get out there on stage, forget all of that and absolutely rip for whatever city you're playing in. Favorite memories of my career so far? Pretty hard going #1 gold and platinums, most certainly one of them. That was an incredible experience. The Grand Ole Opry is most certainly on that list of 3. We're going on tour with Dierks Bentley. I think it'll just be a phenomenal experience to be out there and see how that level rock and rolls. And I would say, growing up idolizing Randy Rogers' career, I think that's really cool to be the kid in Texas that, got to be taken under his wing and be that kid. So that was a treat.